One More Turn. Episode 513. Answers.
What are you doing here?
What business do you have here?
Hudson, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I don't expect to impart or find any pleasure in this visit, and neither will you.
What business do you have with Caden?
He's my brother. Contrary to some opinions, I don't dismiss family easily, or otherwise.
He's not a primary point of contact in this business. We are. Given your history with...
You and I could have had a history, but our intents and purposes never, aligned. Maybe in another lifetime. Maybe not as much as Bella, but you're biased all the same.
Then what in this lifetime has led you here, and now?
You still regard me as unbiased with respect to your person?
I'm recalling something Bella often quoted when she was gaming and we were together. There have been many major incidents that have shaped our relationship. She was talking as much about us as she was those pixelated wastes of space. Your connection to that reporter Reese...
She is a journalist, and our affiliation...
I never said anything about any affiliation. For all we knew, you overheard her gabbing about her day's schedule to some nobody in a coffee shop or shared it on social media. But if you're affiliated, well, you had a hand in that schedule. And before that, too.
I asked you point blank about a relationship. You told me you had none. You lied to me.
And me, on a separate occasion. Also have Reese's visit.
I did not lie to either one of you. I told you, and I quote, "You have nothing to worry about. I neither confirmed nor denied any prior or existing contact with her."
A lie by omission is still a lie, long-lost brother. I know about that practice all too well.
You crafted your words carefully so as to tell the truth explicitly, but to lie in their spirit.
Not even that necessarily. Depending upon Caden's relationship, whether we may have something to worry about after all.
We've already had our 15 minutes of infamy, Belle, and live to carry on another day. The same goes for Carson, Caleb, Riley, even your father. Exposing similar behavior or actions on any of our parts since is not newsworthy. It's consistent. Anyone that matters has already made up their minds about us, for better or worse.
An interesting analysis, brother, who was equally long lost.
Interesting? Where's direct and expedient gone to all of a sudden?
I don't deny Caden has some explaining to do, and I won't pretend like I will be in agreement with them once I know what they are. But I'm not ready to pass judgment yet.
You're not a judge, and this isn't a court of law. This is the court of public opinion.
Correction. That is your opinion, and one which has not yet reached.
I've told you I don't like that expression.
Why do you think I used it?
Remember, we're partners. You turn on me, you turn on yourself.
Although none of you have asked me directly still, I will say that I have a pre-existing business relationship with Reese.
We all know of your existing business relationship with Avery and what that entails.
Though, to be fair, he and I have a business relationship as well, and it's just that.
You also have a business relationship with Riley, which at its inception joined itself to a pre-existing relationship.
That, and the both of you were content with misleading us as to its nature. Some of us for years.
Oh, please, no reasonable person thought that.
You're joking. Badly, but you're joking.
Heck, even knowing the truth, I still thought it was unreasonable. Still do.
Can the two of you decide who you're siding with here and stick with it?
Okay, good. It's not just I who is feeling taxed trying to follow them.
Quite frankly, all you've managed to do, Hudson, is stir up conjecture that Bella and I have been through before with ourselves, each other, and Caden himself.
She's right, Faye. Spin your wheels more if you want, but we're in park.
Like I advised Riley earlier,
Still going to deny nurture over nature?
I'm hopeful you will learn to make your references clearer in the future.
All right, explain this. How did you know Pedro when you saw him? You pick up Gary's intermittent hearing loss alongside Max's measure of time passage?
Wait, what's this about Pedro?
Doesn't take long for anyone doing business in this town to know Pedro.
Know of, certainly. Possibly even become an acquaintance or a close friend online. But to recognize him in person? A man who works to keep his face from the public eye?
When did Caden see him?
In the hospital waiting room, just before we left for the One More Turn Solutions office. He excused us from Caleb, then from Pedro. By name. No one introduced him.
It is possible.
Pedro didn't even blink when Caden said it.
How is this of any significance?
He still flinches when I call him by name, and I've known him for years.
Well, you are... you.
You want your side to be the one I choose or not?
Avery.
Hudson, was Pedro using a laptop on this occasion? Did it have a front webcam?
Yes, and yes. How did you think to ask?
Other than he's Acme Smith's chief technology officer and it was a workday, Reese confirmed his shorts in the shot of the live stream of your gathering she showed us.
What? What? Live stream? What are you going to tell me about this?
When you told us Caden knew Pedro by name, clearly. We're done here.
Hudson.
What could you possibly say to me to make me want you to stay in town? Associate with you?
You convince Avery and Bella to keep me as their associate, and I will arrange a meeting between you and our parents.
My parents died when I was 20. I'll make arrangements to meet yours. Without you.
One More Turn, written and created by Daniel Dan Q. Quick, edited by Michael Ubermarkler Bryant and Dark Cloud, directed and produced by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Characters in order of appearance: Bella, voiced by Annalie Cartamandua Barney; Avery, voiced by Jennifer Lund; Caden, voiced by Ernie Darkest Onion; Hudson, voiced by Daniel Dan Q. Quick. Sounds courtesy of freesound.org. Music by Kevin MacLeod. Voiceovers by Canas Albinus. Visit the One More Turn website at onemoreturn.net. Copyright Civilized Communication at civcom.net.
One More Turn, Season 5. onemoreturn.net.